Donald Trump steps onto the stage, surrounded by rows of American flags gently swaying in the air-conditioned breeze. Behind him, a massive digital banner lights up with the bold words, "Live, big announcement," instantly commanding the attention of everyone in the hall and millions watching around the world. Every camera lens, every microphone, and every spotlight is locked onto him. The atmosphere is tense yet electric, as journalists from major networks lean forward, ready to capture every word, every gesture. The room is filled with anticipation. Nobody knows exactly what he is about to announce, but everyone senses it will be significant. Trump grips the podium firmly with both hands, pauses for a moment, and then looks directly into the crowd. His expression is confident, his tone steady, and his carefully measured pauses make the silence in the hall even more powerful. Each sentence feels loaded with weight, as though history itself is being written in real time. In the front rows sit his key advisors, political allies, and notable figures, their eyes fixed on him, carefully studying the reaction of the crowd. On giant television screens across the venue, the live broadcast headline flashes, "Donald Trump speech live, major announcement." News tickers scroll urgently across TV channels worldwide, amplifying the sense of global importance. The audience reacts in waves. Some cheer loudly and clap after every bold statement, while others whisper nervously, speculating about the deeper meaning behind his words. The room is lit up with flashes from dozens of cameras, turning the moment into a cascade of light, sound, and excitement. Trump closes the first part of his address by declaring his promise to "make America strong again," prompting a thunderous round of applause. The energy in the room surges. Everyone feels that the real announcement is still to come. Inside a modern television news studio, the atmosphere is buzzing with urgency. Bright lights shine down on sleek desks where anchors sit, dressed sharply, their expressions serious. Behind them, a giant high-definition screen dominates the set, displaying the words, "Live, Trump speech, big announcement," in bold red and white letters. The graphics move dynamically, giving the broadcast a sense of immediacy. The anchors speak with controlled intensity, their voices echoing across millions of households. We are moments away from Donald Trump delivering a very important address. Expectations are high, and speculation is already spreading about what this announcement could mean for the future of the United States. In another corner of the studio, political analysts and commentators prepare to break down the possible outcomes. Charts, maps, and polling data appear on secondary screens, highlighting potential political shifts. The analysts exchange sharp, quick remarks, their tone urgent as they debate the possible impact on upcoming elections, international relations, and the balance of power in Washington. Meanwhile, the news ticker scrolling along the bottom of the screen flashes dramatic headlines. Breaking: Trump set to speak any moment, White House insiders say major reveal expected, markets react ahead of announcement. The control room behind the scenes is a whirlwind of activity. Producers give rapid instructions through headsets, ensuring the live feed from Trump's venue is perfectly synced with studio coverage. Camera operators adjust angles, switching between the studio set, live shots from the speech location, and reaction footage from across the country. As the countdown clock ticks closer to zero, the anchors lean forward with heightened energy. The giant screen behind them cuts to the live podium where Trump is about to speak. The words, "Donald Trump Live," glow across the screen, and the world braces itself for the first words of the announcement. The camera shifts from the podium to the massive crowd gathered in front of the stage. Thousands of people wave banners and flags, many of them emblazoned with "Trump 2024, Make America Great Again," and bold slogans of support. The atmosphere feels more like a rally than a press event. Chants of "USA, USA, USA" echo through the air, blending with the steady hum of excitement. Some supporters hold up their smartphones high, live streaming the moment to social media, while others proudly wear red caps and t-shirts with Trump's name across the chest. Children sit on their parents' shoulders to get a better view, while older attendees clutch signs that read, "Trump Strong," and "America First." But not every face in the crowd shows joy. Some individuals stand quietly, their expressions serious, as if trying to process the weight of Trump's words. A few look surprised, even uneasy, whispering to each other about what his statements might mean for the future. The mixture of raw enthusiasm and quiet uncertainty creates a dramatic, almost cinematic tension across the venue. Television crews pan across the audience, capturing the range of reactions. The roar of applause rises every time Trump raises his hand or delivers a punchline. Between the cheers, journalists in the press section scribble furiously in their notebooks, calling back updates to their editors. A sudden chant of, "Trump, Trump, Trump," sweeps through the hall, drowning out even the sound of the live broadcast for a moment. The energy is electric, contagious, impossible to ignore. It feels like the crowd itself is a second character in the unfolding drama, one that could shape the way the announcement is remembered. Inside the White House press briefing room, the atmosphere is heavy with tension. Rows of journalists sit shoulder to shoulder, their notepads open, pens poised, and recorders flashing red lights as they prepare to capture every word. The iconic blue backdrop with the White House emblem frames the stage, giving the moment a formal, almost historic weight. Donald Trump stands at the podium, flanked by American flags. The room is silent except for the clicking of cameras. Reporters raise their hands urgently, each hoping to be chosen for a question that might break news around the world. Trump scans the crowd slowly, then points directly at one journalist in the front row. Instantly, microphones tilt forward as the chosen reporter rises to speak. The exchange is sharp and direct. The journalist's tone is firm, while Trump answers with his signature confidence, occasionally gesturing with his hand for emphasis. At moments, his voice rises, filling the small room with intensity, while other times he pauses deliberately, letting silence add gravity to his words. Television cameras capture every angle, close-ups of Trump's face, wide shots of the press corps, and split screens showing live reactions from news anchors across the nation. On TV broadcasts, a bright red banner stretches across the bottom, breaking, "Trump live at the White House." The journalists, though trained to remain composed, can't completely hide their emotions. Some frown with skepticism, others nod, scribbling notes with urgency. The atmosphere feels like a battle of words, where every question is a challenge and every answer a counterstrike. As the briefing continues, the tension only grows. Reporters shout follow-up questions, cameras zoom closer, and the world watches as Trump commands the stage, turning an ordinary press event into a dramatic national spectacle. Far beyond the walls of the venue, Donald Trump's speech is reaching millions across the globe. In living rooms, airports, cafes, and offices, television screens glow with the bold headline, "Donald Trump Live, Major Announcement." The coverage spans continents, broadcasting in real time to New York, London, Paris, Tokyo, and beyond. In Times Square, a massive digital billboard shows the live feed, drawing crowds who stop in their tracks to watch. Tourists point upward, some taking pictures, while locals pause with curiosity as Trump's image looms across the giant screens. In London, commuters gathered in a pub stare at the television above the bar, murmuring reactions over their drinks. In Tokyo, people on their morning commute glance up at train station monitors, the subtitles flashing translations of his words. Newsrooms worldwide scramble to keep up. Editors rush to rewrite headlines, while commentators join live panels to analyze what this announcement means for America's future and global politics. Markets react instantly. Stock tickers scroll across the bottom of international business channels, signaling both anxiety and opportunity. On social media, hashtags trend at lightning speed, hashtag Trump Live, hashtag Big Announcement, hashtag US Politics. Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok explode with clips, memes, and fiery debates, making the speech not only a political event but also a cultural phenomenon. Back in the US, families watch together, debating at their kitchen tables. Supporters cheer as Trump delivers his lines with confidence, while critics shake their heads, already dissecting the implications. The world is no longer just observing, it is reacting, engaging, and speculating in real time. By the time Trump finishes, his words have traveled across oceans, sparking conversations in every corner of the globe. The moment proves once again that when he speaks, the world listens, and reacts immediately.